Today we're working on Unit 5, Lesson 5 homework, and this is a division review, and it's a pretty short assignment. You've got 10 problems today, but you are dividing using single-digit divisors and two-digit divisors. Let's go ahead and practice one of each. Number 1, we have a divisor of 7. We have 3,990 divided by 7. We know that 7 cannot go into 3 because it's larger. And so now we need to know how many times can 7 go into 39. Well, we know that 7 times 5 is equal to 35, so that's as high as we can go without going over. 9 minus 5 is equal to 4, 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. And we can check and make sure that our remainder of 4 is less than our divisor of 7, and it is. So we can now go ahead and bring down our 9. And now we have 49. We know that 7 times 7 is equal to 49. And so we can go ahead and subtract, and that's a 0, and then bring down our 0. And we know that 7 can go into 0 times. So our answer for number 1 is going to be 570. Let's go ahead and practice one with a two-digit divisor. In number 2, we have a two-digit divisor of 44. So we have 2,156, and we're dividing that by 44. 44 cannot go into 2, and 44 cannot go into 21 because it's larger than. But we know that 44 can go into 215, and we have to figure out how many times. 44 is pretty close to 50. If we counted by 5s, we would get to 200 by multiplying by 4. So we can check that out, and let's see. 44 times 4. See how close we get to 215. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. Okay, put down your 6, carry your 1. 4 times 4 is equal to 16, plus 1 is equal to 17. So we have 176. Ooh, let's subtract and see. We might be able to get one more. Okay, your 5 is going to become a 15, your 1 is going to become a 10, and your 2 is going to become a 1. 15 minus 6 is equal to 9, and 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. And we are correct. This is where we are, so it's going to be 4. 39 is less than 44, so we know that it's correct. We can now bring down our 6. And now we have to figure out how many times can 44 go into 396. Well, if 44 times 4 is 176, we're going to have to go more than that. So if we added 2 more, it'd be close to 276. If we added 4 more, which would be times 8, it'd be close to 376. So let's try that. 44 times 8. 8 times 4 is equal to 32. Put down your 2, carry your 3. 8 times 4 is equal to 32 plus 3 is equal to 35. So let's go ahead and subtract. I think we're going to be able to get one more in, though, because I can see that 96 minus 52 is equal to what, kiddos? All right, let's move it up. So let me just erase to give us some more space here. And we're going to do 44 times 9. 9 times 4 is equal to 36. Put down your 6, carry your 3. 9 times 4 is equal to 36 plus 3 is equal to 39. So there it is exactly. So it's 9. 396 minus 396 is equal to 0. So our answer is going to be 49 with no remainder. Let's do one more together. We'll go ahead and complete number 3. We have 7,003, and we're dividing that by 5. Well, 5 can go into 7 one time. I'm going to go ahead and subtract. 7 minus 5 is equal to 2, and 2 is less than 5, so we're good there. Bring down your 0. 5 can go into 24 times, because 5 times 4 is equal to 20, and 20 minus 20 is 0. Okay, and bring down your 0. Well, 5 can go into 0 times. Now I can bring down my 3. And 5 can go into 3 0 times because it's larger than. So I'm going to have a remainder here of 3. So you're going to have 1,400 remainder 3. Look at our story problems. Number 7, it says, this morning a factory produced 6,000 cans of beans and packaged them in boxes of 48 cans. How many boxes were filled? So we have 6,000 cans And we're going to have to divide that by 48 because there's 48 in each of those boxes to figure out how many boxes. Well, 48 can't go into 6 because it's larger. 48 can go into 60 one time because times 2 would be too large. So our 0 becomes a 10, our 6 becomes a 5. 10 minus 8 is equal to 2, and 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. So we're left with a remainder of 12. And then we can bring down our 0. And 48 can go into 120, and that's going to be 2 times. Let's check that out. 48 times 2. 8 times 2 is equal to 16. Put down your 6, carry your 1. 4 times 2 is equal to 8, plus 1 is 9, and so it's 96. And now we need to subtract again. Your 0 is going to become a 10, your 2 is going to become an 11, and your 1 is going to become a 0. 10 minus 6 is equal to 4, 11 minus 9 is equal to 2, and 0 minus nothing is 0. And 24 is less than 48, so you're doing fine here. And now we can bring down our 0. And we have to figure out how many times can 48 go into 240. We can use estimation here because 48 is very close to 50 and 240 is very close to 250. So I'm going to estimate that it's going to be times 5. Let's go ahead and try that out. 48 times 5. 8 times 5 is equal to 40. Put down your 0, carry your 4. 5 times 4 is equal to 20, plus 4 is 240. So we're exactly right with 5. 240 minus 240 is 0. So there's no remainder. So your answer is going to be 125 boxes. They were able to fill 125 boxes. Let's look at number 8 together. 6 friends earned $645 for painting some rooms in a neighbor's house. They divide the money equally. How much will each friend get? Well, the total amount that they earned was $645, and they have to divide that equally among themselves, and there were 6 of them, so they have to divide by 6. 6 can go into 6 one time without going over, and 6 minus 6 is 0. Bring down your 4. 6 cannot go into 4, so that's 0 times because it's larger. So now we can bring down our 5. And 6 can go into 45 7 times. 6 times 7 is equal to 42. And we can go ahead and do our subtraction here. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3, and 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Well, this is money, so we know we need to put a decimal on the line, and we need to add our 0. Okay, let's go ahead and bring down that 0. 6 can go into 30 5 times. 6 times 5 is equal to 30, and we're left with 0. Now, remember, when it's money, you have to have a number in the hundredths spot. So it's not $107.5, it's $107.50. So your answer for number 8 is each one will get $107.50. When you've finished your work today, please take a picture, attach it to the assignment, upload, and turn it in on Teams.